Hello and welcome back. My name is Diana, Magical Mermaid's Tarot channel. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be taking a look at 3 major positive changes coming into your life within the next 30 days. Let us begin with the first one. Alright, let's see what major positive change is coming into your life within the next 30 days. I'm super excited to look into this for you. Let us begin. Let's start with the first one here. Radioactive material. Okay, radioactive material. So it seems like there's something toxic that's been going on. This could be a health situation. This could have to do maybe with a workplace or your environment in some kind of way. That there's something going on that is dangerous to your well-being. It's dangerous to your survival. It could be political in nature. I'm seeing a World War III, perhaps. This is a concern about there's some kind of war or conflict going on in your life, and the spirit guides are seeing that this is some sort of negative or toxic situation that's currently ongoing. And I'm so sorry if you are dealing with that. We have Masters of Mediumship. Okay, so it looks like a door is opening. I see a door opening here, and a light is shining through. So it seems like whatever you've been dealing with, and it could be, like I said, it's very toxic in nature. There's something about it. I feel like you feel trapped within this negativity. I feel like a door of opportunity is going to be opening, and the light is going to be shining in. So whenever you see the sunlight represents healing, positivity, radiance. And I feel that there's going to be a turnaround within the next 30 days when it comes to this toxic or negative situation that you're dealing with that's been keeping you down, or perhaps you've just been near something or dealing with something that you're like, uh-oh, this is not good. This is not going in a good direction, or perhaps it's been bringing you a lot of negative effects. And again, I'm sorry that you're going through this. Let's keep looking. La Donna di Servicio. So we have let me look this up. So this means maid or domestic helper. So I do feel like you're going to be getting helped out in some kind of way. There's some kind of way. There's some woman, okay? There's a woman or someone, it could be a person, who will be of service to you when it comes to this situation, this ill situation. I feel like this person's going to be letting in the sunshine. So it could be, maybe it's your place. Someone's going to be coming through and cleaning it up for you and opening up the windows and letting the sunshine in to clear out everything and you know, sort of disinfect everything. That's one example. Another example I'm seeing here is that someone a very helpful person is going to come along and help release you or free you from this toxic situation. So there's going to be a female or person who makes an appearance who's very helpful to you to help release you from this situation. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. We have application. Okay, 23. So 23 may be of relevance to you, that number. We also have 21 and 53. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing, guys. I think that for some of you, perhaps you've been looking for a job and you have been having a hard time getting in somewhere. And I feel like this has been bad for you, your morale, your well-being. It's been making you feel bad. But I feel like someone's finally going to open the doors to you, okay? I feel like your application is going to be accepted somewhere. And a woman, as someone helpful, is going to be like, oh yeah, of course. You are doing very well. Let me let you in. You are a good match. Let me let you into this new place. And I feel like you're going to be accepted into this new place. So if this is a job you've been applying for, I see that you're going to be getting a foot in the door somewhere. And someone is going to help you. And I feel like you're also going to be getting your foot into the door, possibly because you're just a very helpful person. You're a really quality person. You know how to be of service. You know how to be of use. Someone's going to realize this about you and let you in. Okay? You're going to be helping maybe clean up a certain situation, or someone's just going to really like your energy and pull you in because of it. Okay? So, I also feel like you're going to be applying yourself. Something is, okay, let me see here. Okay, let's keep looking at, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This definitely has to do with work. So for those of you watching this, if you've been applying for a job or applying for a new job, I do feel that the doors are going to be opened up to you somewhere and your application is going to be accepted. Now I'm getting lucky number 8. You're going to be lucky in some affair. You're going to be lucky when it comes to something you've been applying yourself to. You've been a very useful and helpful person. And I feel like maybe something about what you were doing or dealing with was not good for you. But and different opportunities going to open up for you, a different avenue on how you can apply your skills or apply your serviceableness. And it's going to be very positive. It's going to go from toxic, maybe toxic feedback or toxic feeling results, to all of a sudden the ray of sunshine is going to come into your life. And within the next 30 days, you're going to find that maybe your work is going to be well received. or that, people are going to, positive people are going to come in to patronize you or come in to do work for you. Okay, let's take a look. We have new outlook. Okay. It's funny. I'm seeing this building back here, or it looks like electronics or maybe a circuit board. It looks like a city, and here we're seeing a city skyline again. New outlook. You're going to be getting a different view of things. Okay. You're going to be seeing something from a whole different perspective. Perhaps one you weren't seeing before. You weren't getting a good view, and now you'll be getting a good view. So for some of you, I feel like if you were maybe the situation you were in, you literally, maybe you were living in a certain place or working at a job where you didn't get to see the outside. I feel like something's going to happen is you're going to be moving into a new position where you sit, where you can get a different view, a new view, a broader view. Perhaps you'll get a view of the place where you'll be sitting. You will change. Your location will change, and you'll be getting a much more beautiful, grand vista to look at. You see, I see the doors opening, so you're going to go from being sort of closed in and closeted in to like all of a sudden you've got like a patio to, look out of and enjoy the scenery. Okay. I do see like, a switch up coming into play for you when it comes to the place where you work or the kind of work that you do. I see something just opening up. You see the doors opening up, lights coming in. Now we see the sunlight and this big open view. So I just feel like you're going to be seeing a lot more, and there's just a lot of lights going to come flooding in. I feel like people are going to come in for you. People will get a view of you as well. Lots of people will be seeing you, Perhaps you'll be more visible to others. That's another possibility for you. And you'll also be seeing more. Okay. More of the world. We have denial. Okay. Not facing the truth, refuse to give in, contradicting. Yeah, I feel like, man, you've been dealing with something where it's just like, perhaps you were getting denied. You were getting denied. People weren't letting you in. People were dismissing you. People were contradicting you, or some situation like that. Okay. And I'm so sorry you've been dealing with this. Okay. And I see that it was toxic to your well-being, but I see that this is coming to an end. Okay. This is coming to an end. We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be coming into possession of something. Yeah, you're going to be coming into possession of a new opportunity. You're going to be something's going to be coming into your life, is the doors are going to be opening for you, okay? And someone's going to be holding on to you. I see people holding on to you. I see multiple people coming in, alright, ready to, like practical, some kind of concrete, practical change is coming into your life when it comes to you coming into possession of something or someone or people. You're going to be coming into possession of people, and they're going to be present. I'm seeing practical realities here, a practical presence. So there's people that are going to walk into your situation who are going to be present to you. No longer will you be denied. No longer will you be dismissed. People will come in and people will stay. Now I'm also seeing a financial glow up of sorts coming up for you, when it comes to this major positive change. I do see that your work is going to bring you maybe it's going to bring you some sort of financial income. Okay, there's going to be some financial sum that comes into your hands. You can see people holding on to the coins, and you're going to be able to hold on to it. So I feel like you're going to be getting paid for your work. So perhaps maybe you weren't getting paid for something, and I see that you'll be getting paid for something within the next 30 days, the work that you do. Okay, the work that you've been applying yourself to, the good work that you've been doing. You've been of great service. It's some matter, and you're going to be getting paid for it. Okay, you're going to be getting compensated for something. So I see that this is the light that's going to be shining upon your situation. Perhaps you're working for free on something, or perhaps your work was being ignored on something. If you were being ignored, you're going to be getting more attention. If you're working for free, you're going to be getting paid. And that's what I see for this next the first big major change first positive major change coming into your world within the next 30 days. Let's take a look at the next one. And I'm so happy to see this for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. All right. So positive change number 2. We have unexpected help. Okay. So I see someone's got their head in their hands here. Someone's feeling kind of downtrodden. Someone's feeling like helpless, like they don't know where to turn. Perhaps they're feeling like they're not getting assistance, or like they need assistance, but they don't know where to turn to or who to talk to. But I see assistance will be coming in. You're going to be getting some form of help. I see unexpected help. You're going to be getting helped in some kind of way. Something that was bothering you. Yeah, you're going to be receiving help in that matter. We have psychic journaling. Perhaps some of you are writers. Perhaps you've been writing something or creating content. Perhaps it's your schooling, because it almost looks like mathematical equations. I just feel like if you've been having difficulty with something you've been writing, or you've been having difficulty with something you created, or you've been having difficulty with your classes or something like that. I see a journal, so there's something you're writing. I feel like you're going to be getting some sort of assistance when it comes to this thing within the next 30 days. We have disgracia, which is disgrace. Okay. So I am seeing that there is something that was going on that was making you feel bad. Okay. Perhaps you were feeling like this isn't going well. This is making me look bad. Okay. Perhaps you weren't doing well in class. It was making you look bad. There's something you were doing. You were trying to creatively put something together, but it looks like it was looking like gibberish of sorts, like maybe to people. Maybe it was looking like gibberish to you, or you were having a hard time understanding something, and maybe you were feeling a little embarrassed about it, or perhaps you were feeling like your lack of understanding of the situation was causing something to go bad. Okay, causing some sort of disaster to occur. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. We have a resolution. You're going to be receiving some sort of resolution. We're getting resonance here. 17 resolution, disgracia, 17. So you're going to be receiving some sort of resolution to this, I'm so sorry, horrible thing that was happening, that was going wrong. Okay? All right? Something you were feeling like maybe you were getting in trouble for. Okay, you're going to be receiving some sort of resolution. And I see you on the mountaintop here. So here, the head is in the hands, and someone's reaching out, and they've helped you up to this mountaintop. And I see the assistance with the pole, with this walking stick. So I do feel like you're going to receive some sort of assistance. And you're going to get to the top, okay? You're going to achieve some sort of, you're going to get to the top of some sort of mountain. You're going to overcome some obstacle, some burden, okay? Something's going to cease being burdensome. You're going to be, instead of this burden weighing heavy on your mind, you're going to be on top of this burden, okay? Next, we're seeing the Ten of Pentacles. That is wonderful. So you're going to be getting blessed, in some way when it comes to feeling like you're part of something greater, okay? I feel like others are going to be stepping in to support you. You're going to feel supported. I feel like you're going to be feeling supported by others. I also feel like when it comes to, if you're part of some kind of company or organization, you're going to feel like you're no longer seeing gibberish or feeling embarrassed. You're going to feel like you've been supported to become on top of that situation by others within the organization, okay, by others around you. I feel like someone may even invest in you. I see you may receive investment. Perhaps you're feeling like, why is no one investing in what I'm doing? And I feel like many are going to step in to invest in you, okay? So this is a good sign. You got good news. That's wonderful. So you're going to receive good news, okay? I feel like people are going to spread the word about you. Good news, people are going to be hearing good news about you, all right? That you're being supported, that you're becoming part of the establishment. You're becoming part, you found a place where you belong. You're no longer being marginalized. You're being helped, assisted. You're being included. And people are going to hear about this good news, okay? We have terms. Okay. Wow. So I do think perhaps some of you may be receiving a contract. People are going to start negotiating with you. I see someone extending a hand here towards you, and look, they've put something in your hand. I feel like you're going to be recognized by the system you're a part of. You're going to be given something of value. I feel like these people, whoever they are that you're dealing with, no longer are you going to be feeling embarrassed or feeling like you don't belong. You're going to feel included, and you're going to receive a token. You're going to receive, I feel like maybe you're thinking, when will I be receiving mine? When will I be getting what's mine? I feel like you'll be getting what's yours, okay? You're going to be, I almost feel like you were in a situation where it was like, what about me? What about me? And I feel like you're finally going to get yours, okay? And that's a wonderful thing. We have the Eight of Wands. Yes, this is going to happen very quickly. I see incoming, guys. I see incoming. I just feel like lots of people are going to be coming in. Lots is going to be said about you. There's going to be a lot of good things being said about you, about the work that you're doing. There's going to be a lot of good things being said about what you're doing. Word is going to spread quickly. And I feel like this is a situation where you were wanting to fit into a system or maybe a community or some sort of legacy. And there's going to be a lot of good things being said about you, about the work that you're doing. And because of it, you're going to be granted a token. A token, I see a star. This is about being made public. This is about elevation. Okay, this is about a wish being granted. So I feel like a wish that you have had, perhaps when it comes to being assisted by others, is going to be granted. You're going to receive this assistance. And that's what I'm seeing for this next big major change coming into your life. I hope you enjoyed this part of the reading. I'm so very happy for you. Let's go ahead and move into this third big positive change coming into your life. I'll be right back. Okay, let us begin. We are here for your third major positive change. Let's take a look. We have prostitute. Okay. Street walker, gold digger, 5-0, vice squad, blackmailer, affair, drug addict, red lights, undercover, trafficking, political scandal. Okay. All right. So I feel like maybe you were undergoing some sort of scandal. maybe you've been dealing with some sort of scandal, or perhaps you had gotten a bad reputation at something, or perhaps, let's keep looking. Let's see what else is going through here. What's going on? Time to heal. Exactly. So I feel like some of you may have spent a certain phase of your life where you were doing something that was less than desirable, or something less than desirable was happening with you. Perhaps you felt scandalized. But I feel like you're going to be healing from this, fam. You're going to be healing from this. I'm seeing similar color scheme here. So for sure, I feel, again, kind of like we saw with the second pile, there is this idea that someone's going to be graceful with you. Someone's going to be, decide to be benefiting, to give you something that benefits you. Okay, so I feel like the light of purity is going to be shone upon you. Perhaps your reputation is going to be cleaned up. I don't know, let's keep looking here. We have sacerdote. Okay, sacerdote. Let's take a look at what that means. That is Italian for something. We're getting priest. So I feel like for some of you, perhaps there's been word going around about you that you were an unsavory character, or someone who is like a person of ill repute. And I feel like something's going to be happening in the next 30 days. It could be in some matter. It could be in general. And I feel like something's going to be happening is that someone is going to say positive things about you. They're going to say, oh, no. They're not like that. They're pure. This person's pure. This person's good. They mean well. They're aligned with Holy Spirit. Okay? Or it could be that maybe you're a very sexy, fun person. You just exude sexiness. You're very beautiful. And I feel like people have mistaken you to be someone who is an unsavory character, who does bad things. And I feel like something's going to be happening is that your reputation is going to be saved. People are going to see, I see a change coming here. They weren't viewing you correctly. People were judging you by your cover in some way. And they're going to see that you are actually of good reputation. Okay? You're actually very pure-hearted. They're going to be like, don't focus on the way she dresses. She's got a great, that's awful, I know, but she's got a great personality, or he's got a great personality. They're a good person. This person's a good person. Someone's going to be viewing you this way, and they're going to be healing your reputation, okay? We have number 15, ordeal. Yeah, I feel like you went through something. Someone was saying bad things about you. Or perhaps you didn't know this, and perhaps this was holding you back and you didn't realize it. But I feel like in the next 30 days, this situation is going to be healing. This ordeal is going to be coming to an end. Okay? I feel like people were not viewing you correctly. People were thinking that you were, maybe they thought you were a sex worker, or they thought that you were trying to use your looks to get ahead. But people are going to realize that you're like a nun or a priest, that you're sacred. But, it's like you went through something because of this misconception of you. Okay? You went through something and it wasn't fun. And I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. Because the 9 of Wands, yes. So I do feel like you stood your ground. Despite people viewing you incorrectly, you stood your ground, you stood the test of time, and people, you withstood this ordeal, and people are seeing, because you withstood your ground, they are seeing that you are sacred. They're like, how could they be like this and be standing their ground? I get it. They're standing their ground because they are sacred. They're good. They're kind. They worship God. They study the Word of God, or something like that, okay? And it's you standing your ground, regardless of what they thought of you, that's going to allow this to come around. We have hopeful. People are going to become hopeful about you. I'm seeing a wishing jar here, okay? Someone's trapping all the fireflies in their jar. I feel like people are going to flock around you. People are going to come towards you. They're going to come into your jar because they're like, oh, no, this person's awesome. So I see you standing your ground, leading to this incoming. There's going to be a deluge of souls, yes, that are going to be attracted to you. Attracted to your honeypot, or whatever it is that you'll have out there. Okay? Next we have unsatisfied. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you were unsatisfied with the way things were going. You felt like you were getting the bare minimum in return for your energy and what you put out there. Perhaps you have a person you're dealing with. It may not be multiple people, maybe just one person, and you felt like you were trying to be there for them, but they were mistaking you. But this is all going to change. Okay? They're going to start reciprocating with you. If this is a person or a man or a potential mate, I feel like they mistook you as being a slut or someone who, like, nah, they're about their looks. They're surfacey. They're promiscuous. They're whatever it is. They're going to realize, oh my gosh, I was wrong. I put them through it. And I feel like, they're going to now start reciprocating with you because they're going to notice that you're losing interest. Okay. These people are going to, this person's going to notice that you're losing interest, and they're going to start reciprocating with you in order to rectify the situation. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I see that you're going to receive patronage, fam. People are going to become more generous with you. Someone's going to become more generous with you. They're going to give you healing. They're going to give you or say something that brings you healing. Okay, I feel like I do see multiple people. And I feel like these people are going to come in towards you, going to be attracted to you. I see incoming. They're going to patronize you. And I feel like this is going to heal your reputation. And that's what I'm seeing for this big major change coming into your life. A positive one in the next 30 days. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And I look forward to giving you more daily readings. Take good care of yourself, okay? Bye.